Hey there, everyone. My name is Sam, and I'm just doing a little tutorial on how to upload an avatar that you've gotten a Unity package for. So this tutorial is designed with you having purchased or someone has given you a Unity package on and how to upload a package that someone else has put together. So the very first step is to ensure that you have the correct Unity project installed. So the easiest way to do that is to go to vrchat.com and sign in. So if you don't have an account with VRChat already, definitely go in there and do that so you can log in and get to this page right here, download. So this is me logged into VRChat right here, and we have this download option here. The most important thing you want to download is this Creator Companion. So a lot of people get very lost in uploading or loading the correct version of Unity. This will ensure that you always have the version of Unity that VRChat is looking for. Saves you a lot of time and heartache. But once you are ready, you just hit the download button. I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to do that right now. And instead, I'm just going to open it up, which I have right here. Uh, so generally, when you first arrive, I think you're looking at something like this, uh, and you want to make a project. So these also have some great information for you, especially avatar guides, things like that. But again, this is a tutorial in mind for an avatar, and so I will be using an avatar that I have made and have for sale right now. But it's just a good walkthrough. So first thing you do is create a new project. I'm not going to go through this entirely because I already have a few, but you select your template avatars, you select the name of the project, so we'll say Avi Uploader or something like that, and then where you want to install it on your computer. Uh, doesn't take up a ton of space, but definitely if your hard drive's low on space, make sure you have enough before creating this project. And then you just hit create project. Once that is done, you will have that new project added to your list. This is the one I'll be opening right now, the Avatar CC 2023. And as you can tell, it is an Avatar project. Just moves to the top now and hit open. It is pretty much a blank project. There's not too much in here. I think I have one character or something like that. Uh, uh, but the most important thing that we also have is the Unity package that we'll be uploading. So this is the character that I've made. You can see her in the background right there. Well, she's covered up now. But we have the Unity package for her. So generally, you'll either be given a zip file like this, and then you can open it up, or you're just given a Unity package directly. But you want to make sure you know where that is, have it ready to open up. Now, Unity can take a while to open, so I'd probably make a cut here in my edit. Or not. Perfect. Opened up right now. So this is an avatar I've made as well for a client, but we're going to be starting from scratch. So once you have your project open, you can see I don't have that much in here, but we're going to add a few more projects, such as Alma. So we've got Unity open. Now we can double click our package, and it's going to take all of those files and get ready to insert them into our project. Some of these files I already have, this laydown package. If you yourself are installing Alma, you'll definitely want to include this if you don't have it. So you want to make sure everything in there is checked. And then this is the Alma package herself with all of those files. And you can see we're going to be bringing in everything. Everything is marked as new. That's basically what you want to see. All right, so we hit import, bada boom. Want to look for is will have a scene ready for you to upload with, or at the very least a prefab ready to go. And a prefab is kind of a ready to go version that you have to add to your scene. I've already set the scene for you. Looking. It can take a little while to upload. Uh, this importing process is not a reflection of the download time that it will take when you're in VRChat. Uh, this is Unity sorting through things, making sure it's working. All right, but now we have this new folder. So you notice when we first had that open, it did show where it's going to put things. We have the Sam Dutter folder with Alma in here, and I have a PC version of her now. In the future, I'll probably make a Quest version of her. But we're going to hop into this scene. You can tell that's a scene by the Unity icon here. And pretty much everything's ready to go. We've got our little thumbnail uploader here. We've got the avatar, the geometry itself, and she's looking quite good. And I can actually turn on the background so y'all can see. Yeah, I made this little 3D environment here, or backdrop. Yeah, she's looking quite good. So, VRChat has already installed its SDK because you've gone through the Creator Companion. If you don't see it, you can always go to Manage Project. Make sure I could update this resolver tool, but you want to make sure you have the SDK up to date and installed. But once you have it, there is a window right here, VRChat SDK, which you can access through the VRChat SDK drop down here. Say Show Control Panel. It'll open up this window here, and I always drag and drop it onto this side over here. But you just put it wherever is convenient. All right. Then you want to go ahead and log in to your account. If I can remember my password. I think I have to log in through email. No, I'm already still in the same local project. So, perfect. So I've logged in now. And once I've logged in, I can go to the builder, and you'll see that it actually already knows that our avatar is in the scene. So we don't really have to touch anything in the scene at all. Just use the control panel here, and it will find whatever available avatars in your scene. If you have multiple avatars, you'll have a little list to choose from. But right now we only have the one. And this information here kind of goes over the stats. Generally, the one that's most important is the overall performance good. So it lets you know that that's what the ranking is. A lot of times in VRChat, you can change the visibility of people around you depending on that ranking. So it's kind of a nice way to make sure that you're visible. A lot of people have very poor avatars, but that's a whole nother topic. As for these warnings here, so a lot of shaders will come with warnings. I use the Poyomi shaders, and it does use custom shader keywords. There's never been a problem, but you'll always get that warning. And as well, I use twist bones on my avatar, so the arms have really nice rotations. You'll get a warning for this, but it doesn't affect anything. All right, so everything's looking good. What we can go ahead and do now is just hit build and publish. It'll take a second. It basically takes all the essential files, creates a version that VRChat is going to actually use. Poyomi has these locked-in features. In order to use the full versions of those, you need to purchase Poyomi shaders. These ones constrained and limit version. But if you want to make edits to the materials, I'll definitely recommend purchasing Poyomi's package. It's fantastic. For Unity and VRChat. Yeah. Building and compressing data. Perfect. It's going to open up a little window now in our game view. So right here, we can see I have the scene view and then the game view. They're very similar, a little different though. In our game view, we now have the information we can put in. So put Alma or whatever you would like to name her at this time. And I'll say you can purchase her at www.samdutter.com. Make sure this is all good to go. And the one thing that I have included in my scene to make it very easy for you to get a nice little thumbnail in the game view here is we actually do have this thumbnail image right here. And if you click it, and you can see on the top left, I have the correct gizmo selected in order to see these handles. You can also hit W or E or R to switch between these views or these handles. And I'm just going to move this over in front of this little image here. So when we upload our avatar, we can use this nice little thumbnail image instead of the kind of T-pose, generic T-pose. And you can either just move it or try to position it. I like to get the bottom edge onto the bottom of the frame and then just scale the image with R. R brings up this scale gizmo, and then you can just kind of line it up and scale it in. It's a little bit of a tight fit sometimes, but it does look a lot nicer, in my opinion. You can always make your own images and bring them in as well. And then I'll just hit upload. Bada boom. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to open the avatar in VRChat for this tutorial at least. But at this point, the character is never being sent unless you get an error message after this, which you shouldn't. Unless you have made some alterations or something, you might expect something weird. Yeah, now she's available in my VRChat account because I was logged into my account when I uploaded her, and I can go in, play, hang out with my friends as Alma. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and if you are interested, you can of course purchase Alma. She is available for sale, and I would definitely love your patronage. But either way, I hope this information helped. Good luck with your time in VRChat. Hope you have a great one. Thanks for coming by. Bye.